Well, police in the Western Cape have lauded detectives from the anti-gang unit for this weekend's arrest of 3 suspected gangsters in various raids across the Cape Flats. One of the suspects arrested in connection with a fatal shooting, which also left another person wounded outside the Athlone Magistrates Court, made a brief appearance this morning. The state alleges that Rameez Jacobs is an alleged gangster and that there was an eyewitness account of the shooting on the 3rd of December. Our reporter Vanessa Poonah has more for us.
A 38-year-old suspect has appeared on charges of murder and attempted murder in the Athlone Magistrates Court. This follows a weekend raid in areas such as Manenberg, Athlone and Mitchell's Plain. Police in the Western Cape say that the suspect has been arrested in connection with a shooting which took place outside the Magistrates Court earlier this month. I'm joined now by police spokesperson in the Western Cape, Colonel Andre Trout. Colonel, good day to you. We've seen that a 38-year-old suspect, Rameez Jacobs, appeared in this court. There was a shooting earlier this month, and you say that this arrest forms part of a wider operation. Talk to us a bit about the arrest that you have made over the past weekend.
SABC in the Western Cape would like to reiterate our firm stance against gangsterism. We are in the process of dismantling the gangs in this province and bring the perpetrators before court. The appearance of Rameez Jacobs, as you mentioned, 38-year-old, is accused of murder and attempted murder, which were perpetrated not long ago at the beginning of this month outside the same court where we are today, during an intelligence-driven operation over the weekend by anti-gang unit members and detectives. Rameez was arrested together with 2 others that will make their court appearances in Mitchell's Plain.
We understand that this operation forms part of the wider operations, especially given the fact that over the past few months we've seen an escalation in gang violence. Now, the police commissioner himself has said that police are tackling gangsterism at all the levels, from the hierarchy to the middle layer and the lower level. Explain this to us in context of bringing down the murder stats we've seen in the second quarter of this year. The murder statistics in the Western Cape reached a staggering 9.1% increase on the previous time.
Yes, we are dismantling the criminal networks and the gangs, as I said. We're going after all the tiers of organized crime. We'll start with a shooter, as you can see, the person that made his court appearance this morning, but we're also going after the kingpins of the gangs. So yes, it's part of our overall intelligence-driven operation to bring the gangs down in this province.
And then finally, Colonel, we've seen a number of shootings outside courts. We know that there was a fatal shooting inside the Wynberg court earlier this year. We've also seen fatal shootings outside this court and Mitchell's Plain as well. What is the police's strategy in terms of ensuring that when people come to court there is safety? Because some people outside Athlone Court earlier this month told us that they don't feel safe because they don't know when the next target's going to be.
Supported by the security that's already at the court, we deploy our members outside in the proximity, and when we know that gangsters are appearing and there's a possibility of violence, we will deploy additional members as well as the anti-gang unit to ensure the safety of the people of the court.
Thank you so much for your time, Colonel Andre Trout, of course, the police spokesperson in the Western Cape, just giving us an indication as to the raids that took place in various areas across the Cape Flats this weekend, and also then the appearance in this court of a 38-year-old suspect on charges of murder and attempted murder, and telling us also that 2 other suspects are expected to appear in Mitchell's Plain.